Or January 6th?
January 6th.
January 6th, the day of myrrh, people. The 12th day, little Christmas, the 12th day of Christmas. Jesus' second birthday. Jesus' second birthday.
Which, by the way,
when they're going to decide.
Mir, M-I-R, is the Croatian word for peace. But it doesn't make sense in this case.
Right.
So anyway, it's very interesting to see how that'll play out. And guess what? Senator McCain was born on a boat, so the ruling would apply to him as well. Therefore, by default, the new president, right, they'd either keep George W. Bush as president, or the Speaker of the House would then take over, and guess who we got going on there? Nancy Pelosi.
President Pelosi.
We have like an open rule here in the House, and what we do is, you know, if there's a threshold of pain. If it gets to a certain point or threshold of pain, that we have a word that we use, and you know, you don't have to tell specifics. It's just like, let's say palomino. So palomino is the word. If you're experiencing tremendous pain, then you just say palomino, and then we stop. So palomino.
The safety word.
Palomino. That's a little plagiarism from Saturday Night Live skit that I saw a while ago. But I don't know why that popped in my head.
Please don't sue us. We love your show.
There's got to be more than news, right? There's always more than news.
It's a newspaper. There's got to be something to talk about.
That guy looked like he got hurt.
100 pages of crap. There's got to be something to
100 pages of crap. They got to pump this out.
Nope. Sports, so let's not talk about sports.
King James dominates New York Knicks. Well, who hasn't dominated New York Knicks? I mean, half of the prostitution rings of New York have dominated the New York Knicks, you know, at one point. It's like, holy moly. Stuff that ballot. Tozawa, consider socks opera. This is all just crap. Here's a fight. You know, there's just this football stuff. You know, these are some pretty. Look at this guy. They're hitting each other in the head. Uh-oh. He hit him in the back of the head. That's not good.
What now?
One of the guys that plays for the Patriots hit the guys that hit for the Dolphins. It's like as if getting all the equipment on your body and then running into each other at full speed isn't enough hitting. They have to take their helmets off and physically punch each other. I think it just...
Is that a picture of him actually punching the guy in the back?
It's a good moral here. Sin begets sin, correct?
That's right.
Look at this guy. This is pretty bad stuff. Look at that. He's taking advantage of this helmetless man who's got his back to him. It's just another 10 points. It's another brick in the long litany of the man taking it to the black man. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. This poor guy is getting killed. And this man that's doing it, they say weighs over 300 pounds. Now that's a big person. People think I'm big. I'm not. I'm really not that big. I'm not. By comparison,
it's like 6'7".
These people are behemoths. They're giants. They come from a certain area of Palestine. You know, direct descendant of who was that guy with the one eye?
What?
David Slain. Who did he throw the rock at?
Goliath.
Goliath, right. See, the Goliaths. Which, by the way, they say that Goliath was of a strain of Palestinians that date back to the early Jews who, there was a house in Israel that slept with angels, giant angels, and they created this huge race of giant persons, you know, huge persons. Which, you know, you've heard that before, right? Huge giant persons. Anyway, we're just making silly comment here. There's more football, and this new guy Cassell is, I guess he's starting to take shape. You know, Matt Castle, he's thrown for blah blah blah. Oh, actually, he's done pretty good. So that's it. That's all we got from today here in the Herald. Zip it. So, what else? What else was? Anything else? Is that enough? Carrots?
Let's. I think this is a good time. Let's talk about Medjugorje. You want to talk about Medjugorje?
I don't know. It might be a little fabricated. I'd like to possibly get ready for radio, you know, even though it's a recording. Father Tom's in the hospital.
It is. It's 11:15. That's a good
It's
point.
11:15. Radio's coming on. Let's we'll take a break. We'll hit the powder room, freshen up a little bit. Maybe we'll, you know who I'd like to really have interview on your show? I'd like to maybe get Lewis over here to interview.
Lewis would be awesome.
Yeah, I think he'd be good. He'd be a first.
But we wouldn't be able to tell him that he's on the show. Like, we'd have to hide the camera.
It'd be a good first round candidate. No, I think it'd be very good. I don't think the camera.
You don't think it would bother him?
I don't think he'd be distracted in the least. You know, the man can sing. Let's just leave it at that. He can sing. He loves to sing, and it's like he can't keep it inside. It's got to come out. Or all day.
That's what he does.
That's what he do. So, Mike's cooking soup. He's got to eat some carrots.
We gotta go listen to Father Tom.
Father Tom's coming on in about 10 minutes, and Daddy got to check email. You know what I'm saying? So, what else? This is me thinking about Europe. This is me thinking about going scuba diving. This is me. Oh.
Alright, we don't have a name for the show yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do. We're working on it. It's a working title. Like, Holy Roller TV, or
The Holy Rectory, or something. The Holy Rosary Show.
Counterpoint at Point Jesus. Point Jesus.
If you have an idea for this, you know, just email it. Michael Cascio at live.com. CASCIO.
I don't know how he keeps track, folks.
Michael Cascio at live.com. All of your questions, all of your comments.
I don't know how he keeps
If you hate us, send me some hate mail. I love it. It's all good. You know what I mean? If you love us, send us some praise. We'll read your stuff on the air. And if you have any questions, anything you want to bring up, anything you want us to talk about and discuss, this is Steve, Big Steve, and I'm Michael.
How?
And see you later.
Dom arigato.